We are on the streets and he is approaching me to kill me. When he starts to draw his sword out, I have a millisecond before I'm dead. Go ahead and attack. I'm not going to do anything, but I would be on the left of him or walking down the street. Bang, I'm dead. I couldn't even, because of the reflection of the sun, he has a huge advantage. Do you notice that it's hard to see him? He's silhouetted against the sun. So if you're going to attack someone, have the sun at your back so that you become a silhouette, because I cannot, with that reflection on the wooden floor, I barely see any shape here. I can barely see anything. So that's one. It's called Intonjitsu. Intonjitsu is when you use the earthly elements and the surroundings to your advantage. You know, having high ground. You guys know this if you play any type of battle simulation. One of his is he has the back sun. Very powerful technique. As I notice something coming in from here, I'm going to retreat back because I need to get distance and clear myself. I don't have time to do anything fancy, but I can at least get my bearing. From here, coming around. Again. As he comes in, Ukinagashi here. So as I'm drawing the sword, it creates a small shield. Now, it may not touch your sword. It doesn't have to cling or hit. It's actually better if you don't make any contact with it. Because when I make contact, it sends signals to his brain to change. I want Mr. Danes to think he's cut me. Watch where my head goes. If I don't draw and he cuts and I'm retreating, it moves right at the last second. Yeah, he thought he had me. Because I stayed until it was right there. Now, if he's cutting and I do this, it creates a little shield to keep my head from being split. If you want to challenge yourself, start slightly on the left side of the opponent as he walks. As he comes in from here, one, I back up. I went from here to here. This goes around your head with that Kesagiri cut. Diagonally down here to his head. Again. Can't see. Oh, yeah, here. Cutting down. I only need an inch of the blade to kill him. Another variation which you can play with is here to the body, that dogiri or ashigiri, cutting low. It doesn't really, you can hit anywhere you want. Again, I retreat. It's fine. Yeah, expect your sword to get caught many times in the saya. Even after thousands of cuts, it can get caught, which is an advantage for me. Once I've cut, create the cut, back up and watch him bleed out. I know it's gross. It is gross. This is life or death. Yeah, tall. Yeah, right there. Tip. Okay? Here. If you're late, too late. If I'm drawing my sword and I'm late, I'm like this could happen, couldn't it? Your wrist gets severed. It could get caught. I could get caught because I'm nervous. Just continue to move. Use the handle down. I was already here, but I don't have time to flip the sword, so I use the suka to hit, just like you would do a shuto. You can draw with me if you want to practice it. So you're here, just bring the handle down like a strike. One. I've already drawn the sword. That's a detail. Now take this and turn it as a shield. I was here. It's only sharp on one side. I grab the back, the mune, the spine, and I bring this as a shield here. If I lift, he's going to go up, and I can ski in for the staff. They use this almost like a violin with a bow quite a bit. Just don't do the other side. You only do it once. So if I'm late for the game, boom, here. across from here. Stop. Just jam it. Jam his arm. Taisho. I see him coming.
Stop.
Jam. Again. How far are you getting it out? Half?
Yeah, about half.
About half. Sword strikes with the hilt into the ribs. Kashira, tang, into the ribs. He'll feel it. So it's 1, 2. Exactly like you would do a cross punch. Just slide in your belt. Here. As I strike, take your body with you. Don't lean. Move in. As I knock him back, kick him with your left leg. Draw and kill. Do it with me. Right hand jam. Left, Kashira strike. Left, stomp. Draw. And finish. This is linear, so you don't need a lot of room. Again, sir.
Right.
Cha! Yeah! Hitting here. Pull! Yeah! Finishing. Can you do it? From here, this way. So you're drawing horizontally again, but you're going to ski thrust. So when I draw the sword, as I sink my hips, I immediately move in. Probably won't be time to bolster it with your left. The handle's too short. There. I'm still offline. So what's cool about this is as you draw and you get scared and go forward, that stays on the train tracks to kill, and I'm off them. It is not this. Just don't move. Here. It's here. Blade is sideways. It's a fun one. Again, don't lose your sword. Move, please. Feel it.
All right. Sir.
It's got a strong stomach, too. It's like steel in there. 6-pack versus my keg. Just drop. Move in. If you feel he's going to come at you this way, just use your blade against him as a shield. He's not going to go against the steel. Then you can move in and do what you need to. Okay? Now! Here.